Hello, hello. Beautiful day. Another wonderful day. The wasteland. Working in. Drink a little bit more water out of it. And get in the sink. Oh, hey. Hi, Nordal. No problem. I'm really glad you're watching. Thanks for showing up right as we start. We've recently finished collecting all of the Sneak magazines and the Sneak bobblehead, but now we're a very, very sneaky guy. Very sneaky. Ultra sneaky. Now, we're working on the main quest line. We're gonna try and see if we can't break into the Institute. At the moment, we're just running, because there's no fast travel in survival mode. Gotta run where you want to go. Luckily, Commonwealth isn't that big. It feels big because it's so dense with stuff to do. It doesn't take too long to run from one place to we're wildly sneaky now. At the point that we're at, unless we're in broad daylight, we're basically invisible, which is really nice for survival because you get shot in the face with a shotgun, you just die instantaneously, so being sneaky is very, very good. Of course, it's a Bethesda game, so sneak and range is always the best, basically. But especially in survival. They're killing my guy. Mechanists are a real pain. I don't think that was even a raid. Just running up to mess me up. Good guy. At least the base game has a button that allows you to walk forwards automatically. Helps a lot with the running around. And sip my coffee while I run. Oh, it was a raid. Oh, okay. Never got a notification that the raid was about to start. Guess we should have, just as it happened. We weren't too sure if we wanted to do much settlement building, It's not super engaging, but Julie Bob was saying that he was interested in some settlement building, so I figured he is probably nobody really hates it too much. We invested 4 more levels into charisma in order to get fly lines, and we've started to work on building settlements. Kind of run low on scrap, so we're taking a break from settlement building and going back to the main storyline. Once we can fill up our coffers with more oil and gears and circuitry, then we'll use this. And we'll get back to settlement building.
Hi.
Good scavenging and busted robots, if you know what you're doing.
A couple days ago on stream, we found out by watching other Maxon stream that Vault 81 sells this really, really awesome rifle, which is what we're carrying now. We went ahead and went and got that, and it's pretty good. Very good rifle. We'll probably use it just forever. It's unlikely we'll find a better gun, and it's crazy that you can just find it basically as soon as you start the game. Now that I know that, all my future runs are going to start like this. Immediately go and grab this gun from Vault 81 because it's nuts. For context, it does double damage. It's just, it's a combat rifle that does double damage. I mean, what more could you hope for?
Hi.
Welcome, my friend. Might I ask, do you have a Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
You? I was expecting someone of the feminine persuasion. You're with our mutual friends, yes?
That's right.
It's always nice to make new friends. You've just joined, haven't you? All you need to know is this is the first stop for all our new packages. So maintaining proper security here and preventing any unnecessary delays
Why is he so quiet?
Crucial.
We need to turn the voices back.
Why do all packages start here?
If you don't know the answer to that already, I'm not certain I should tell you.
I'm helping you out. The least you can do is answer my question.
When a package leaves the manufacturer, they go to a specific location. The location changes, but for now, it's here. So if I'm compromised, the whole supply chain dries up.
Sounds like Bunker Hill's important.
Arguably, it's the most important. My current package has been in my possession far too long. I'm supposed to deliver the package to someplace nearby, but raiders have complicated matters. So, if you could...
So I just need to wipe out a few raiders. Done.
I like you already.
We recently got the achievement for killing 300 people.
So once you clear
So,
out the undesirables...
Yeah, this guy's even more badass than any of our previous characters. Let's see. We only have a day of playtime in and we've already killed 300 people. Be wildly successful. Few raiders should be no problem for our murder machine here. Yes. Okay, it's got nothing. Raining, so we should be good with the sneak. Oh. Alright. This gun is... So I don't even need to be hiding to one shot. Wait until nighttime. This game doesn't usually make you wait for me. That's pretty... We'll just sit and wait. For how long we'll have to. We'll wait for 10 p.m. I'm sure our character's fine to just sit in this desolate spot for 14 hours. Sure, that's fine. Be good. Not late enough. Wait a bit long. Midnight, perhaps. There it is. And he's got a synth with it.
Hey.
Everything looks clear. This is H222. H2, here's the person I talked to you about.
Nice to meet you, H2.
Another person actually happy to meet me. This'll take some getting used to.
Remember what I
I
told
wouldn't
you,
say happy.
H2. I'll fire up the signal.
I'm more of a murder guy, not much guy.
And there. Time for me to go. Keep H2 safe. Someone will be here shortly.
We'll keep him safe.
Hey, H2.
From what I've been told, it's probably safer if I don't say anything. I don't want to put you
I should probably put on my charisma out. Gotta do some walking. Double glance.
in any more danger.
Easy there.
Don't shoot, Professor. Right? I
I'm
heard
the
about
professor.
you. Walked the Freedom Trail, cleared out Switchboard. Glad you joined the team.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Right you are. Mine is in the shop. All good? Now, let's take a look at our friend.
I think they changed
Hey,
their
V, you okay?
A
their
little
codes.
rattled.
Same one.
I've never been better. The other man, he said I shouldn't talk too much.
He told you right, H2. You'll need a real name and a new face, but we'll get to that. Oh, listen. There's more of them raiders behind me.
Let's turn up the voices a little. Seems a little bit too.
Afraid we need a little more help.
More raiders. Not a problem.
You
We
did
love killing
join the
raiders.
Heavies mean business. We need to get to Ticonderoga safe house, my home. A lot of synths fresh off the boat crashed there until we smuggled them out of the Commonwealth.
All right. Ticonderoga, here we come.
I'll lead the way.
Hey, High Rise.
Didn't have to do any persuasion.
We can catch up at Ticon. We just gotta make it there alive first.
And of course, it's a Bethesda game, so NPCs have to run everywhere really slowly. Do little hop steps. Hop. Step. Legendary Raider.
When you're done looting up,
Oh,
I'll be up ahead.
bye.
What's that?
Oh, it's gone!
You safe, H2? We gotta keep moving. You safe, H2? We gotta keep moving. When you're done looting up, I'll be up ahead.
Thanks for giving me a little bit of time to loot. Yep. Man knows what's up. We are pretty strong. We are pretty strong at this point.
My first gunfight, rookie.
When you're done looting up, I'll be up
First
ahead.
25 levels were really rough. We died a whole lot, but got some really strong armor and some good perks. We're pretty absurdly strong, at least in this zone. We're not too far from Sanctuary. Down in this area and up here might be a bit harder. Certainly approaching God
Catch up
mode.
with Tycon. We just gotta make it there alive first.
Alright, start running. There you go. Come on then. The place? I guess so.
Hey, High Rise.
And we're here. All in the night's work for you agent
Thank
types.
goodness that wasn't too fun. I hate following NPCs in Bethesda games. Always the worst part of the game.
Just part of the service.
I think I'm gonna like you even more than Glory. If you ever need grub, bullets, or just a power nap, take the elevator up to Tycon. My house is yours.
Sweet, new
Right
place
now,
to sleep.
I need to take care of H2. Later.
Keep easy. You know what? Before I continue, I forgot that somebody that my was starting. Special request. to do. Before we started streaming, we started watching another streamer who was playing Fallout. Almost, he was kind of our inspiration to start streaming this game.
Tom wants you for something.
He said he wanted to come check out mine.
Hey, Carrington.
Heavy's bloody traipsing around at all hours. I take it the H-222 situation has been resolved? Of course, but there's yet more to be done. Since the fall of the switchboard, we've ascertained the fate of all but 2 safe houses. I want you to check on Augusta.
I'll get it done.
Details await at the dead drop. Have a care. Odds are very good if you're walking into something nasty.
Might want to flush your system with Radaway before your hair falls out. You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scab.
Our voice said that Tom wants to talk to us. Where's Tinker Tom? Wake up.
Dez has given me clearance to set up my atmospheric sensors. Finally, I can prove that the Institute is terraforming the Commonwealth. Eat that, Carrington.
Give me details.
So my sensor, I call her Mila, needs to be up high, real high. Dez forced me to put some cameras and, other low-tech surveillance crap on it to watch the Freedom Trail. Chuck that stuff if you need to. Like who couldn't spoof a conventional camera, right?
1 second. Somebody's calling me on Discord. Let them know that I'm joining.
I'll take good care of Mila.
She's got a lot of sensitive components. So be gentle, all right? I got the perfect spot picked out. Set Mila up and let the juicy data pour in.
Mila. Cool. Thank you, Tinker Tom.
The importance of Bunker Hill and our
I'll do a ton of quests for these guys. I just want to progress the main storyline. We still haven't decided which faction that we're going to side with. Or any. We could take the route of siding with the Brotherhood to kill the other factions, and then siding with the Minutemen afterwards to destroy the Brotherhood and just wipe out every major faction but our own. That's always an option. It's arguably not the best option, satisfying as it would be, and, none of the major factions are perfect. If we really care about what happens in the lore, it might be unwise to wipe out every major faction. Then there would be no order in the Commonwealth whatsoever. It'd be kind of fun, though. A lot of people speculate that the canon ending is probably for the main character to side with the Brotherhood, but it's kind of speculation based on the fact that he was a soldier and that he would just like vibe with the Brotherhood. Who knows, really? For the most part, the main character seems to be nonplussed about the Institute. You know what, I wish that you could take over the Institute and then change their ways once you become director, or really with any of them. We don't reprogram synths anymore if they go rogue, just let them be people. Not really an option for that. We should be setting up Mila, actually. The quest seems like a... The other quest seems like a side quest for the railroad. Let's progress in the main storyline. There's plenty of good reason to... before we do more side quests. We'll pick up plenty of side quests along the way. When we have a bunch, we'll just like activate all of the markers and just go in a big circle and do a bunch all at once. I think I'm supposed to get up. Supposed to get on the top of the building. Cool. Okay. Yeah. We'll probably get up on the roof from the inside, I assume. I always want to take cigarettes because they're a piece of scrap that doesn't weigh any. It's just free material. Right, here's hoping we don't get stuck in an elevator, because sometimes the game just freezes inside the elevator.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning use.
Scrap here. Take that, and those and these. Cigarettes and good loot. That's why we have infinite cloth. Cigarette packs. And of course, we're going back into the open world here, so we have the forever loading. I think they just load in a few chunks that you're in the way you're looking, and then load the rest in once you get through the loading screen. I think the game's default is just load like a ton of chunks, and that's why these loading screens take. I could edit that. I think the INI files would probably take me some time though. The last couple updates that they made to Fallout 4 kind of removed a lot of the options for the INI files. So a lot of things that used to work no longer work. Bethesda has a great way of breaking their game when they do updates, and not can't change like the field of view, for example, set to like 70 or something, or 90. Or I think it's set to 70, and it can't be changed. And if you do try and force it through, it just blinds your character. It's unplayable, fortunately.
That's it.
Mila's. Oh, can we jump down some? I'm just gonna die. I want to go through another loading screen. We have a choice.
Lobby.
The goal on today's stream is hopefully we have enough time here to build the Institute portal, get into the Institute before the next stream starts. We'll be ending this stream a little bit earlier than we usually do, so that we have time to prepare for the next. We'll go for 3, maybe 3.5 hours. This might also be a side quest. I see now that there's a return to Virgil. We'll get on that. That's probably the main storyline mission. But while we're here, we might as well turn this in. There's supposed to be a way that you can get into the Old North Church without having to run through that long corridor. I recall exactly. Another interesting thing about Fallout is that the game's physics engine is tied into its frames per second. As much as I'd like to play at 144 frames, which is my refresh rate for my monitor, it breaks the game. You get stuck trying to hack terminals and lockpicking. When you shoot people, their bodies go flying and you can't find them. Very silly. There are mods that make attempts to fix that, so you can play at higher frame rates.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
But we're doing a no mod,
Mila's
no mods
transmitting loads
whatsoever.
of information. At first glance, the atmosphere appears normal, but I'm going to dive deep into the data. I already lined up another place to stash one of my babies, if you got the time. Hey, I got everything you field agent types need, even a few Tinker Time speciality.
Confirmed. Agent Professor has arrived. I have a mission for you. Without increasing efficiency of synth traffic flow, odds of entire organization being compromised increase daily. Solution: a new distribution center needs to be established.
I get to set up a new base. That's cool.
Agent's temperature is irrelevant to this conversation. Mission details commencing. Pacify the target location. Fortify position to protect current and future railroad assets. New distribution center will be codenamed Mercer Safe House. Good luck.
Mercers. See if we can find that.
Word is, Diamond City is under opposition control.
Terminal should open this.
We gotta make another trip through the glowing sea. We'll be alright though. We're pretty strong now. If we get jumped rad scorpions, I'm pretty sure we just shoot them in the face. And we're good. Enemies do scale with level, but as we level up, we've been putting all of our points pretty much exclusively into stuff that helps us with combat. Except for the last 4 levels or so. And I've reached a parity pose. We're certainly past the most challenging part of survival, which is those early levels. Each passing level that we pick up more and more combat parts, we're less likely to die during encounters. Very tanky, and we deal a lot of damage. Is the escape? Where are we? Pikmin's Gallery.
Nothing there now. What do you think?
Inventory isn't too full. We'll probably just run straight from here to Virgil's.
I don't know. I'm jumping at shadows.
God, what is it?
Gunners? No problem. Hi, gunners. I feel very strong. Probably hubris. I don't have to just run away from complex and then play them super slowly anymore. I can just kind of tank a few bullets and keep them. No mercy. What is that? Who the heck is Dean? Oh, Gando. Gando, wherever you were. Rest in peace. Ruby? Gando? Is this actually just, Alright. There's a named person getting killed by a named... Oh. What's going on up here? Just fail a side quest, not saving that? No. That Will Smith movie where his dog turns into a zombie and then has to kill it. Pretty sure that's what just happened. Please, sentry bot. I don't know where this sentry bot came from. I don't want to fight it.
What? Who's there?
Auto. Super mutants. Got somewhere to go. I've got a friendly super mutant to talk to. Oh. Oh, one power. Doing sitting here. Just gonna get in here real fast so it gets marked on the map. We'll come back to it. Oh no! Faced by that Mr. Gutsy. In earlier levels, that guy would have just instantly killed us. Definitely could have killed us there too. We didn't have enough stamina. We're still a bit weak to lasers, although we have very high normal resistance. We won't have any decent or our comparable laser resistance until we can get 7 points in perception. And that's probably going to be a long time. Perception's sort of dump stat for us. What is exploding here? Moonshiner. Oh ho ho! It was a meth house explosion. See, so that wasn't just any random explosion, that was a scripted event. He was trying to make some. Well, let's take a little nap on his bed real fast to get a save in. Away. Anyway. With Claw's fight. I've seen this before, but in a different area. I don't know how often this happens. Done. Oh, exploded. Oh, that one did too. Okay, yeah, we do a lot of damage. We just explode. Goodbye. Sheesh. All limbs, all appendages, completely decimated. Goodness, this one's even worse. Been as many pieces as there are pieces to a Deathclaw. Crap. What are we going to invest our points in? I mean, we could definitely get another point. Really need it? Or if there's something better we can... And science would be... Moving target would be... I don't have to run that often anymore. Action point would be nice for traveling. I might start putting points in intelligence. The Mist unlocks new recipes for us in survival. Robotics expert will, I think, enable us to build robots for our settlement. Nuclear physicist, once we get some points in that, that's going to be when we can really economically use our armor like, all the time. And we have some strong radiation weapons waiting for us to use them. Nuclear physicist, that would go pretty hard. For now, we'll take science, but we'll consider investing some more points into intelligence to get those. I'm covered. I am. For some reason, I'm holding a napalmer. That probably does a bit of that. Do they have an effigy? This. In the world. What is this supposed to be? Ah, Day Tripper. Oh, great. Get out of here, dogs. No dogs allowed. Not wearing our armor, we are definitely a bit squishy. In this hazmat. Armor goes a long way to making us. Be careful. Not wear out our ape. Print till the bar is halfway, instead of just printing all the time. The vault here? Vault is there.
Perimeter movement detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO.
Which one? I want to discover the PO. I don't want to fight an assault random.
Standing down.
Who's there?
Raider occupied vault. I think I've explored this POI. Oops, March. What's in it? Ghouls. Avoid conflict. For a while. You discovered the hey, there's power on the inverter. I think there's a whole lot going on. She got hunters, combat armor, right. That's pretty decent. Simple. sure we're just one guard down. That's- How do we can shoot those blow flies at a distance there? They're a pain in the butt once they get a little closer, but dodge around so much. Thank goodness for bats. Without bats, blowflies would basically be the most dangerous enemy. Hold on, there again. Like, there it is. Ooh, it's a legendary one. Okay. Keep me waiting. Another one. Come on. Give me a break. Get the level up though. We just leveled up. We are getting so much experience. I'm not complaining. Be sure that we want to throw points in intelligence before we commit. We get more points in charisma, and getting like intimidation would be pretty good. That's strong. Endurance would always be nice. And resistant would be nice. Red resistant. Is it as nice as nuclear physicist? More experience. On back would be good. Raptor would be good. We are pretty strong. I feel like we can throw some points in intelligence and for it too badly. I find it pretty funny that this hazmat suit has fingerless gloves. Doesn't seem like very good protection. Oh my goodness. Deals so much damage. Some very silly things happen when we shoot stuff. Even though this gun doesn't explode like our last. It does so much damage. over. The boogeyman is bright.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
None of your damn business.
Fine. Forget I asked. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter anyway. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit.
I bet you can
Here's the
lift
simple
800 pounds.
explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience? Advanced systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects. It'll make sense later. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I keep saying that. I keep doing it.
Have I given you reason to doubt me?
No. But do you realize how critical this is for both of us? And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
They let me take it. Not
Protect and serve.
and take two. Guess we're not in the city. We'll talk to the Minutemen. I feel like that's a safe bet for not aligning ourselves with one party. We'll just do our own. I've got no. I'm not entirely sure what kind of a guy Bartholomew is. He's a blank slate, empty canvas, sheet of clay. Could be anything or anyone. Ah, the atmosphere smells so. Many enemies in this direction. Where we came through last. Kind of killed everything. Enemies don't respawn for 2 or 3 times the amount of time that it does normally in the games. Areas you clear stay cleared for a long time, making it harder to just sit there and grind resources you might in the lower difficulties. That red scorpion. Who was he fighting? Need to be careful walking up this way. Pretty sure that there's a behemoth there waiting for us. And he was trapped out of a house, but there's no guarantee that will be the case this time. Pretty lucky. Behemoths are really scary because they can throw giant rock. They will hurt you bad. The fact that we can one-shot Deathclaws makes me think that we can almost take on a behemoth at this point. Little, I can't admit. Did you? Getting bats every couple seconds. Worried that there's a behemoth or really don't want to fight. But we can take off our hat. We'll get a save in before we do anything. Experience for something. Couldn't tell you what. He's not. Gonna be. Give him a kill. Would you fight that guard? Or what? Getting pinched by gunners and Mechanist. Just dip the hell out of here. I don't want to deal with this. And mongrels. Oh my goodness. Bye bye. Just want to take a nap. I'm tired. I'm debuffed and it's been half an hour since I saved. I don't want to die. My computer's really heating up this room today. I have the heat disabled, but it feels like it's 75 degrees in here. Take this blanket off the chair. Normally it's a little chilly in here. Today. It's very warm for some reason. Evil Codsworth. Right.
What the hell was that?
One shot, one kill. Pursuer's Guardian is best gun. This journey will be over. Running around isn't the most exciting part of Fallout. It's rewarding. You can just teleport all over the place. It kind of removes, at least for me, it removes a lot of the fun of, challenge of fun. Going from one place to another can be part of the we get our intelligence points and intelligence. That's probably when we'll throw some points into Action Boy so that we can just run around much quicker. For that same reason, we're wearing some leg pieces that increase our movement. Additional 20% movement speed overall. Good for getting one place to another. Whoa, why isn't Sanctuary spawning in? Just an empty area. Take a screenshot of it. Where he's gone.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Sanctuary. You need to know. There's a bugged Brahmin underneath the floor again that makes a bunch of noise. I've encountered this before. For some reason there'll be like a Brahmin repeat noise that you probably hear on stream somewhere inside the house. Oh, he's on the roof. Oh, okay. That's where it is. Ow.
Huh?
Alright. Let's get a save before something happens in our game breaks. Press done.
I need your help with these schematics.
Oh yeah?
Schematics?
What are they for?
Why do you say it like that?
They get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. I'd like to help, but you know my situation. I've got to deal with the immediate problems first. I haven't forgotten that you
All you
need my
do is
help.
walk in circles all day,
Remind me
Preston.
as soon as you found out what that settlement needed from the Minutemen.
Really? Make me do another Minuteman quest. Allied so many settlements already. Where is the quest? Oh no, I've already done the last.
You know that settlement you sent me to help?
Yeah.
They've decided to join the
Turn
Minutemen.
again.
That's great news.
Brother.
I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to... It'll get more and more... I guess you know...
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
Have you heard of the Quincy Massacre?
You guys came from Quincy, didn't you?
That's right. Mama Murphy, Sturgis, the Longs. They were all from Quincy. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive.
I'm not about to give up, but I can't protect the Commonwealth all by myself. Hell, I could barely protect these people. That's why I'm talking
I
to
have
you.
50 turrets.
I can't
You
rebuild
don't need
the
to protect anyone, Preston Garvey.
You can.
Hey, that means a lot coming from you, Garvey.
I appreciate that. Does that mean you'll do it?
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen and the Commonwealth, too. Don't worry.
Who
We'll
is
be
that?
right beside you all the way, General.
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
I do
The
look
leader
like a
of the
general.
Minutemen
though.
has always held the rank of general. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. I've got something a bit different for you.
Well, what is it?
Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Now, will you help build the tunnel?
Hey, you wanted help earlier.
Yeah.
Some kind of machine to get into the Institute?
Deacon, what are you doing here? Oh, I told him to be here.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. We've got to show people the Minutemen can really help them.
Where are you, Birches?
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Just deal with the sound of the Brahmin on the.
Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
You can build it out of shopping baskets and teddy bears.
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Just tell me what we need so I can get started.
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is going to take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power.
I think we can build a nuclear reactor without a science level. Hope that I don't actually have to. Put you guys together on the bell. Around. If you don't have jobs. You need a job.
Okay.
Damage.
Okay.
You can
On it.
make Valentine.
Can do.
Codsworth.
Wish I could, sir.
Apparently he is with you, sir.
Got it.
Sheffield. I need more stations. Settler. Scanning. Settler. Scan. Build the reflector plat. What's that going to power? Or special? Didn't- Not take very much.
Seen one of those suckers before?
Hey, Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
All by myself.
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
We just build it. Master module and biometrics. Hopefully we have both of those that we haven't scrapped down into their parts already. Things are generally not too hard to desire. We already have them.
Hey, Sturgis.
You need any help with that, signal interceptor?
Yep, we have biometrics. And we have these. Beam emitter. That goes on there. Just need enough power. We already had all of the things that we needed, which is wonderful. I'd love to build a fusion gem. We need rank. Make a bunch of windmills. What do we need? 21, 20. Oh. Divided by 9. 9 windmills? Jeez. Suppose I could build any other type of job. I don't want to. 9 windmills coming up. I want these. Come on. And hotel.
Gotta make sure we've got enough power.
Those are all powered. Oh, this thing needs. Wait.
Once we got everything in place, we'll have to hook it all up to the same power grid.
I have to move this thing. I mean, Sturgis ended up.
Make sure it's all on the same grid. All the parts have got to be able to talk to each other, you know.
Can you-
Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's make sure we're ready to actually go into the institute. I need more 45 rounds. Just in case. This or that. This or this. The things for recommend. Bring some materials as well. Probably just take all of this purified. Plasma. Let's see. Cells we can sell argent plasma. They're worth a lot, don't they do? All the plasma, the gamma, because we have a really gamma gun will eventually. Certainly be trade with too much. with the maybe use a little bit. And get that 10% XP.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Right, time to die.
Getting cold feet? I don't blame you. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam.
That would be
By
really
the way,
bad.
I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. Don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's,
Oh yeah, it'll be.
just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
We're playing Nocturne in E flat major. Complete the molecular level. Achievement. Huzzah. Hello, Institute. Hello, Institute. One more. Oh, look.
Hello.
Hello.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
Dangerous too.
I'm known as Father.
Possibly
The
psychotic.
Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Thanks. Internalized. Come back. Visit.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Probably not.
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground.
I don't know if
Someday, perhaps,
misinterpreted
we
the
can show them what we for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
What's on?
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your
I'm gonna
dad.
play a sick game on his
What's going on? What's happening?
my son. Friend of my son. Let's show you what we're about. Here's a clone of the you're looking for. You mess with your
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here
I
now.
don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
I think I got you locked up, little boy.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Oh.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand.
You.
We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli.
Like Miss.
Please try and keep an
Stimuli.
open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with
First experience with you, you're
Let's start
experimenting,
anew.
playing on my emotions.
I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
This is insane. All of it.
The degree of trauma you're experiencing right now is understandable. Please, just try to relax. I know this is all difficult to
relax.
take in.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more
I mean,
complicated
had this
than
without you
could
doing like a
imagine.
test on me first.
You have
That
traveled
was
very
unnecessary.
far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am... your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Yeah, you lost me. I don't see the point of any of this.
You don't see the connection. Let me try to explain. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Might also be a...
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
A bit of...
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again.
Oh no, you're kind of
creepy.
creepy.
What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear
What?
from us.
You kill
Whatever
people
you've
and
seen
replace
or
them.
heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just
Can't hear
give
from
me
you.
time.
You're fucking
What else
monstrous.
can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This
See,
is
the
so
thing
much to take
is,
in.
I know.
he talks about helping the Wasteland and all, but then later he's just
You
like,
have been
no,
through
Wasteland is
so
doomed,
much
don't
in
care.
such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the
They're just
Commonwealth.
virtue signaling.
You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
You can kind of break into some secret areas as well and read some of the logs that the science make, and really make it seem have a clear objective of experimenting about who it hurts, or like they don't care at all. Since this is my home, I'll be taking all of this stuff. Give me your stuff. Blink, blink. In this terminal.
Nice.
Code. In here. Whew.
Almost done. Just just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
Oh, I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course. We're all looking forward to working with you.
Hi, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief
Allie
engineer.
Fillmore Butts.
When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Marjorie?
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my wife.
Kellogg always was a cold bastard. If you ask me, we're better off without him. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside.
Whatever.
If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Goodbye, then.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Finally, somebody to buy stuff.
10 minutes to browse.
I think they just give me whatever. Like me. Let's see. What has he got? Increasing energy damages. Action point. Pretty good gun. Enemies have a harder time detecting you while you're sneaking and not. Ability and perception help. Unfortunately, we can't shadow it. Shadow sent pieces of armor. He doesn't have a whole lot that we want. We would like this. Maybe we'll come back for it. Let's find other vendors, pop our great mentats, and then go on a shopping spree.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
Excuse
I will
me,
be
I've
happy
got
to
reports
forward
to
your
deliver.
request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine. You're here. Glad you made it.
Good afternoon. Food products are available for purchase. Would you care for some?
Hey there.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
You say that to everyone. Oh, this stuff goes fun. Take it out. Kink. I'm gonna run out of inventory space really soon here, though. Maybe we do need to do. Let's avoid picking up scrap until we can do some shopping with all this pure water.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on Batch 274?
Not yet.
Child
I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going. so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy
That
ourselves
doesn't
here.
explain the Institute.
Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well...
I
suppose...
Yes, I don't really...
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Please
me,
resist
Doctor.
any urge you might feel to eat the specimens in the hydroponic garden. Yes,
Mhm.
yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting, but now simply isn't it?
If you're busy, that's one thing. But I don't care for your tone.
My tone. There's no need to take offense. As you can clearly see, I'm deeply involved in some rather complicated mental equations. Now,
Really?
how about I get back to those, and you get back to whatever it is you're doing?
Those mental equations will get a lot tougher after I sock you in the jaw.
What? Now, just a moment. There's no need to get angry. If an apology will suffice to stem your anger, then I'll offer it. So nice talking to you. Goodbye.
Not for me an apology.
Dr. Carlin.
I'm sorry, but I'm too preoccupied for chit-chat.
Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I'll reserve judgment until I know more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting
I've
nonetheless.
seen the gorilla.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas.
Speaking only for myself, I find them fascinating. Of course, I might be a little biased. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
I'm sure it's comparable.
So much research, so little time.
Please resist any urge you might feel to eat
Hey
the
there.
specimens in the
You're
hydroponic
gonna have to work
garden.
pretty hard to impress anyone down here.
Why would I want to?
Rosalind is as smart as she is beautiful. I just wish I could.
Why are you cowering? What is this? Just what are you cowering from? Is this some sort of ritual?
It's great to have you here.
You say that while you're cowering and here. Good. Pick all this stuff up. All stuff.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results.
Welcome back, Rain. Well, I mean, it's not Avery that you do. They don't care if you take every single microscope in the institute. I take care of something. Just taking care of my buddy's dog for the day. Or was holding on to him more like he knew I'd be streaming, of course. My cat's not too happy.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed. Welcome. Do you require additional supplies?
Same supply guy we just. Only vendor here.
When are you going to tell me about this?
Nothing to report, sir.
The advanced has.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Hey.
Yeah? Huh?
Hi.
Huh? Huh?
Hey there.
I wish I had more time to spend with Quentin.
Excuse me, Doctor.
I can't be in 2 places at once.
Since you're
Haven't
new
let him
here,
crack that
you
one
should
yet.
take
That was
time to learn
productive.
our safety procedures. And the sooner the better. Rules create order, and order promotes efficiency.
How many rules are we talking about here?
Not nearly enough, if you ask me. I had some handbooks.
Spoken like an
made up,
egghead.
That was years ago. I'll see about getting one to you.
Yeah, look, don't worry about it. I'll figure out the rules as I go.
Look, it's not just for your sake. If you're careless, other people could get hurt. Take care
You
then.
kill people and replace them.
Yeah?
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
I'll take those, whatever they are.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
Nobody can memorize a dozen blueprints.
I didn't say it was easy, but I've been practicing at it since I was a little girl. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Oh.
I used to work exclusively on the synth projects, but lately I prefer less animated pursuits.
The question is, what is the Institute actually doing? But they're super important. They're the only hope for the Commonwealth. same time, I don't really care.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched,
Doctor.
the last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. It's a real juggling act, trying to keep all the systems down here operating in the green. This place might look shiny and new, but there's a lot of old technology in these walls. I lose sleep worrying about when the next blackout's gonna hit.
So basically, this place is a sham. Great.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, even the older tech has held up for decades. Some, even for centuries. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. Our ancestors built things to last. Of course, that was before they blew up everything in the war. There's some stuff I need to check on. See you around, yeah?
At least he likes to keep things.
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
My nervous system.
You just don't want to admit to yourself.
Hi, Doc.
If you're about to launch into one of your you're finally with us. I'd just like to apologize for any trouble our senses have caused on your way.
I've heard enough of them.
They, of course, couldn't be told of your identity.
Write them down from
They have very specific protocols for protecting themselves and concealing interest, most of which I designed myself. Not to make problems for you, though. Will you be staying with us then?
I'm thinking it over.
Well, I hope you do decide to stay. It would mean a great deal to Shaw. If you
So he can do
require
more
anything,
tests on me.
especially as it pertains to Siths, please let me know.
You ask him later why he actually released you from your sleep. He literally just wanted to see what would happen. I don't care about us at all. You press him on it, he'll be like, yeah, it was just kind of an experiment. I wanted to see if you die or not.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Doc.
You've arrived at a momentous time. Our third generation synths are a true breakthrough. The culmination of centuries of research. It's no exaggeration to say that they're superior in almost every way to human beings.
I can understand taking pride in your work, but I think you're getting carried away.
You might not think so now, but just wait. You've only seen a fraction of what our synths can do. Their potential is limitless. Like I said, a momentous time.
The Synths are treating you well, I hope.
Ooh, can we step in it? A bunch of trading material. There's only the one vendor. One more place to. There's only the one vendor, then I suppose we'll just buy anything that's legendary.
Remember, health and happiness go
Excuse
hand
me.
in hand.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Yep, some inventory space for all of the goodness.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Doctor.
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
Doesn't seem like it's a very good home for you.
I think it's a little too science fiction for my taste.
Of course, I understand. Nearly all of us were born here, but you come from a very different world. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
Greetings, sir.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads
So much
together?
research, so little
Dragging
time.
their feet on the
Report
targeting package
anything
upgrades I
suspicious
asked
to the
for.
SRB.
Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more.
Sensors, haters, and spam. That's all. Applicators have. Also aluminum. Everything's aluminum, so we do want to take pretty much everything out.
If you see any suspicious
Deal
synth
it.
activity, report it immediately.
Hi, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ao, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare, but faults can occur from time to time. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Very well.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people. I swear I spent half my time smoothing the...
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
If you see any suspicious synth activity...
Now we have 200 purified water in the
Reporting status. All
I'm
functions
gonna double
normal.
check the wiki to see if there are more vendors that vendors. Once we pop Great Mentats, we'll have 2 minutes. Oh, seems like that's the only one.
I have a variety of items that should prove useful in your surface missions.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Oh, I guess we'll just take all this. We brought more. We'll be taking a big hit. Money department. I have to buy all of this. I'm kind of getting the feeling that at some point we're just gonna kill every. Maybe we should buy this stuff. Here. Get the max bartering. Day Tripper and Great Mentats. Probably at 15 charisma plus 10%. Probably over the cap. Probably about as cheap. Inventory is much lighter. Pretty good. Sell a little bit more.
You are authorized to access my stock of supplies.
Let's see what you got.
Get out of the way. The loot. The loot. You got what? Fusion set. Right. You'll. Yoink in here. Yep. Some stuff. Really beat up lock for such a high.
Nice.
Oh, yoink. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. Really have beat up novice tumbling lock. Irritating noise. Oh, FEV lab. This is where they make super mutant. Used to. Looking. Gotta clean this place up.
Yes.
Oh! That almost killed us. I was not expecting that. Ooh.
Sweet.
Okay. Darius. Holy crap. Why did we get the sneak attack? No, 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 no. Why is this game so fickle with sneak attack? Jeez. Could have been an insta-kill. What are the reds? Can I walk back in the area? I did. Any relics? I don't feel like putting on the hazmat. No, I don't. Hazmat suit. That's a nice sword. If you ever decided to do any melee. Lots of yellow and blue paint. Be able to do lots of painting later with green paint.
Sweet.
This is a husky. Oh. Why are there so many dead houses? What the hell? I'll take that cat meat. Those are supposed to be.
Yes.
House cat.
Won't be able to pick this.
Where? The usual brute force method works pretty well. Oh, brute. Like they're using this area. Look, and this is still going on. That's what Virgil wanted. Hey guys, I wonder what I was doing. I'm gonna pick up it. Here, I need it more. Oops. I guess we're done in. If we ever do a modded run, we'll get one of the mods that unifies all the locations. Never loading screen. Go from one area to. I have one of those in my room. That there.
Greetings, sir. Welcome to the commissary. Would you care for food?
Missiles? You don't want missiles. Carrying too much of me. Get rid of. Some of these. Come back for that in a second. Sell the extra stuff. Oh.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Welcome. Do you require additional supplies?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
There's especially spanners. hold on to this. Checked. Where were we? Okay, so
Hey,
You are authorized to access my stock of supplies.
let's see what you got.
you go ahead and buy all this stuff I just took from the wall. We're approaching 6, which is when we'll end the stream for today. So we pick up this stuff. Save point. Can do an exit. Not a real save. Deleted as soon as it's loaded. So we'll try and get a better save. Sometimes that exit save can.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still. There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you...
Some more stuff.
I hope I'll prove a useful test.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
Let's see what you have.
Operating at full capacity.
Hello.
Pardon me, sir.
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
Constant vigilance is vital to preventing synth escapes.
items nominal.
Quentin is such a liar.
All this heavy stuff after we did all of this looting and killing.
It must make you proud to see.
Taking visits.
See all that Father has done.
Excuse me.
I have a
To the vendor.
variety of items that should prove useful in your surface missions.
Let's see what you got.
Hold on to this. It's taking up 20. Just get. This is so. Interesting. Not even anything for me to take here.
Power demand jumped another 5%.
Please don't get any germs on me.
Oh, I'm germs. Don't you worry about that.
So much research, so little time.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I've
Excuse
increased
me.
synth
Excuse me,
responsiveness.
I've got reports to deliver.
Doing all this. Here.
With our third generation synths, we've improved upon it.
Let's just say we're doing a bit of cleanup. Left all of these expensive instruments on.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
Child synth. It's just remarkable.
Welcome. Do you require additional supplies?
Let's see what you got.
Really can't take much. Where do we sleep? Back. Well, because hardly explored this upper level. That's a good start.
Broken.
Really give me a bed to sleep. Where's Sean? So a division leader I need to meet currently.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
Food supplement. Looks like.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
I get the impression you don't want me here.
What I want, in this case, is largely irrelevant. Father gave his orders. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
I don't want one of those things anywhere near me.
If you expect to be coming and going, you're gonna need one. You may have noticed that the relay is our only access to the surface. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now, thanks.
All right.
Hold up. Let's decide later what we want to throw that point into.
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Now that you've had a chance...
Son.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto. Mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a
So you
recipe
admit it's
for
approaching free will, and yet you treat them like robots.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations.
You're my creation.
When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Sure. We'll just fight our way through an army of homicidal maniacs and ask this synth to come on home.
I didn't say it would be easy. But I'm confident that with a courser at your side, you'll have no trouble. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Courser at my side. I don't want a courser at my side. Not any friend. A bunch of damage. You're bad. We have lots more looting to do. Much good stuff. But inventory's full and our time. Gotta head back.
Do we really need all these coursers roaming the halls?
I leave. This is the do I have to get the cursor first? Wait, hold on. I remember when I played this game a very long time ago, and it's very hard to figure out how to leave. Where father is.
Father's a great man.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only...
What is it? Were you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
I was, but I swear it's not what it sounds like. I was cleaning the terminal and it switched on by mistake. I was just shutting it down.
Was that a stutter? Have you developed a defect, Unit? Maybe you need to be reset.
Sir, I assure you that won't be necessary. It won't happen.
You go. I just want to leave, please.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Father, help me. Father, help me. I want to leave.
Your presence here is a great gift, not just to Father, but to all of us.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Theoretical limits are made to be broken.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Father! I think what we're gonna have to do here is just rely on our exit save. Do a bug or... Because it's about time we ended stream. So, anyone who's watching, see you in an hour for our synthetic stream. Be there. It's gonna be cool. Bye bye.